take it you're the ones appointed by...
Yep, and you...
Call me Toltec.
Time to go. Okay. Time to go.
So the dad is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as a...
What?
Kind of a long story. Many years... However, to bypass...
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our since it was sealed off, the only according to her, but I digress.
So you're sure you don't want...
I'll pass. I guess...
Aw,
Don't worry. Unlike our chief...
fair enough. All right, we'll try...
Careful. Some saurians like to hide in chests like this.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now, the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead. art, seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Oh, no need. Paimon was just... Let's head back and meet him.
Time to go. Not too far now.
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you It's getting late.
Aku mau Apple.
Time to go.
Toltec has updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
I see. Yes. This is certain.
Got it.
Please come with me. Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She was a special... This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. Sadly, since she passed...
No.
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but the pattern has already been sketched out on the sample. So, you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear.
Okay, final step. Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the...
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should... I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but... I do hope you won't give up on this.
Don't worry, we're not... Paimon does. You said you're...
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh, shoot.
Apa itu?
Salah, nampaknya.
Okay.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from. Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge. Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know,
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler, and before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. But I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt. Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar. They resolve to quit.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized. We have a saying. This hits even. Besides, until then, all we can do is quiet.
Ah, okay.
Well, from the sound of her whistling. Yeah. But the Kukasaurus, first she failed the trial.
Surely there must...
That's very kind of you. I'm going to lay low nearby.
Koyer still isn't giving up, even though Chaska said that she has to do this by... What if we could...
Time to go.
It's a Kukasaur. Oh my gosh. Is this really happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? I think I know where I went. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers. Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a kook? Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up-and-coming? Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. He's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen him around.
If you say so. Koyer, Chaska.
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, Elder Alpha!
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time so we redid the inspection afterwards. And this was entirely our mistake. And I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person. But
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in that land. Actually, I've been meaning to...
Hospitality? Oh, that includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too?
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a...
Well,
Wait, Elder Alpa. Let me help. The sooner everyone gets...
very well.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call. That was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure he looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride. So I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust, even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. I think the ends justify the means, and if you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Yeah.
Ready? I'm gonna get you! Uh-oh. Are they fighting?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
That training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Yep, that's us, all right.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a Kukusaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you... in Yatlan. Easy does it, okay?
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. I hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available. Someone once told, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Hmm? Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution?
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon. I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry,
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Kukusaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be...
that must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
We later did, but ultimately...
Yeah,
Yes. Well, it's just... she's been living dangerously again. Oh, Chaska's beating... Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Mama.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Time to go.
Hey, Chaska. Hey, Alba.
Mama.
It's all right. I bet my dad talked to her. I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukusaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies when the day comes.
So stick it out at least a few more years, okay?
Oh, stop.
Wait, so
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan.
If it all came down to individual strength, well, I came back.
And yet, he still managed to become the leader of the flying squad.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that. They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomachs. Paimon is...
Well, If you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's...
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few...
Let me handle the other errands.
You should help too. Seems okay.
Huh. Well, Waska's
Are you sure you don't want... I appreciate...
Ashika, they're redoing the flying trials.
Did Alpus... The way things are with the tribe these days?
Come on, boss. Of course, I'll do... I've already made... And like, handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's...
Finding something you...
Fair enough.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you... No problem.
A retrial? What's the point?
Waskar.
Well, they must be judging me for some... Don't waste your... In the means...
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
Used to be a fierce warrior, actually.
Are all Cuckoosaurs so...
It's one thing to hang out and giving a ride to someone, so we have a mutual...
Time to go.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again?
Chaska? What are you doing here?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon.
Maybe. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're
making some big changes to the arena this time. So the...
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my A true rider can fly confident. Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. I guess they told you already then. What? Why? But you've always looked... She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting. But even... I mean... I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides... Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go. Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since you helped